When video emerged online of an encounter between a group of high school students, a Native American activist, and a cluster of Black Hebrew Israelites, it renewed a national discussion about civility in politics and tolerance for those of different political beliefs. It also raised the question of how both are influencing the nation's youth.
There are people that say all kinds of things you're going to disagree with.
Ohio high school teacher Judy Galasso has been teaching students how to encounter and question unfamiliar ideas for the past 3 decades.
First of all, if someone's yelling things at you, if you're presented with groups that you disagree with, my hope is that we train our kids well enough that they're not going to react. I like to think that we train them well enough that they would want to ask questions, that instead of yelling back, they might try to engage and talk to them.
We don't want you to be, feel personally challenged. We want you to be mentally challenged.
Jonathan Duffy teaches U.S. political thought and radicalism, poli-rad for short, at Thomas Worthington High School alongside Galasso. Over the decades, the course has exposed students to members of America's most extreme political groups, including the National Socialist Movement, the Weather Underground, and the Revolutionary Communists.
But we always tell students that it would be impossible to get a class like this started in 2018. To go to a school board in any district and say, hey, here's an idea, we're going to bring in all these people and let them speak to students. Most school board members, and perhaps for good reason, would be very skeptical of that. But poli-rad has a track record from the mid-'70s where students have been exposed to this. It's happened safely. They've grown from it, and all you need to do is talk to community members, former students, and you see that impact.
About half of the district seniors take the class each year.
I think going into the course, I was still just taking in information and not really making it my own. And I think after hearing people from the far left or from the far right, or just different beliefs throughout the political spectrum, I think it made me grateful for what my parents have taught me, but also realizing that I am 18, it is up to me. It's not what my family says or what my friends think, that maybe these speakers are right, or maybe I need to come up with my own opinions on some of these topics.
The teachers attribute the course's success to a few key ground rules. Presenters must come from across the political spectrum, they can't be censored, students must remain respectful, and instructors can't share their personal political beliefs. Another key takeaway? Don't rush to judgment. Warren Levinson, Associated Press.